Well, it is true. England is absolutely fantastic for its records. There's no other country in the world which approaches it. That is to say, if you went to great civilizations like China, Japan, Islam, India, America, you'd find nothing like this. Even if you went to France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and so on, you would never find anything like the English records. Partly it's because of their continuous length. The fact that they date back, there are good records back for 500 years and fairly good records back for 1,000 years. It's partly because they're so diverse. It's partly because they are so truthful in a strange way. Most societies, the records are very inaccurate because people have all sorts of political fears about what is going to be recorded. In England, because of the general trustfulness and interest in truth and relaxed feeling towards those who keep our records, this meant that they are very trustworthy. Well, why are they so superb, unrivaled? Well, there are various reasons. Firstly, we don't have white ants, which is a great advantage. Many countries lose their records fairly quickly to various kinds of predators like white ants. Our climate is very good. In many parts of the world, the records are lost because it's too hot or moist or whatever. A particular advantage is obviously that we haven't been overrun by foreigners too often. Not since 1066 have we been overrun. Nearly every other country has lost vast swathes of records through invasions. We haven't been suffering too badly from civil wars, which again destroy records. And also, we haven't, on the whole, had huge peasants' revolts, which tend again to destroy landlords' records. So there's been no internal destruction, no external destruction, no geographical or climatic. But also, there's another strange reason, which is that we have a very strong sense of history. We feel that the past influences us still, and we are interested in keeping records. In most parts of the world where you have a revolution, not only does it destroy the records, but it means that previous records are irrelevant. Who wants to know? It was a different world then. Because of the continuity of English history and society on this small island, we felt that even things that happened in the 13th and 14th centuries are relevant to us today. And they still are. We're still ruled by many laws which were passed 500 years ago. It hasn't changed. And so the records have to be kept. And the last reason is that our legal system is based on custom. Most legal systems in the world are based on legal principles in which you don't really need to know about the past. You just interpret the principles. Roman law, for example, is like that. Ours is a customary oral system based on precedent. Now, how are you possibly going to interpret a case if you haven't got the precedents? So in everything, you need precedents, not just in law, but in other aspects of life. So you need to keep all those bits of paper, not throw them away, because someone is suddenly going to say, well, how did they do it that 100 years ago? And you need to look it up.